Love is the path of success. It's our way to understand each other and to fulfill the heart of greatness. To really be in the symbiotic goodness of a true relationship to all of the good order that brings about a basic synonymity to the continuity of living a pure, holy, angelic life as a biological stardust life form here to understand the priority of being gentle and good for the good heart that leads us into everlasting partnership and cooperation in the compassion of universal admiration and understanding, and in angelic cultural and angelic social interaction that leads us to an angelic government platform for heavenliness that does deserve our best effort. In the best case, our heart can actually lead to the best case of our thinking mind for our own compassionate emotions to actually be the lead up to our understanding beyond any type of rejection of the primal goal, which is the being that has allowed the consequence of nature to actually be the stardust biology from a heaven openness that a sacred geometry has allowed in due dignity of form to be the presentness of a artistry that can, in the pattern of receptivity, lead us to the congruence of an afterlife that actually enhances our method of improvement by the intelligent research and development from which we actually ascend and develop our own love and appreciation for the lessons and goodness of the wisdom appreciation that is in fact our method of us knowing and being ourselves for the truth of our eternal grace as universal beings of a constant universal thinking life force. Our source is full of the duty and the power and responsibility of full understanding of the life source, because the life source in intellect is actually the power that allows us the sustainability and the power of the perseverance and the maintenance of a basic foundational principle that in fact gives us an openness into the breadth of one symbiotic and systematic relationship of a stardust biological sequence into heavenly sequence. And this breath actually breathes us into destiny in learning every single consequence of every single sequence as one basic pure momentum of movement from a basic soft and beautiful stardust appreciation, like a soft beautiful cloud that we can be amazed in as a mist ether that really heals us as a basic prayer to allow us a basic water movement of synonymity in good theme and principle for all of the grace and mastery that we really need to undergo and to go through in the beauty of our pure sobriety as open souls for the open source in a basic communion and oneness, as has always been and will continue to be, from a pure causation of innocence that allows our own information faculty through an intuitive understanding and intelligence by knowledge, and in the wisdom of language continuous to our own blessing of living perfect and harmonious, synchronistic and independent life for a pure togetherness that allows a sequence of receptivity to really bring enhancement to the qualities and to the unique essences and a uniqueness of an essentiality and the essentialityness of a pure clarity, a invisible love, a still heart that loves to think and is the love of thought from a heart that is so openly cored in our hard body that we really understand that it is through our own blessings that the best appreciation of life comes, by the perseverance of our positivity and our optimism in doing the best that we can do so that we can be the best that we can be by all of eternity and by all of the present moment of amazingness and the moment of wowness to really make the best bounty and fruit of the simple outcome to be the quintessential source of our own effort in really making the best that we can do with our soul in a heavenly moment and atmosphere, and then appreciate our family in heaven, our soul groups and our soul friends and our soul acquaintances, and our lessons and our plays and our sports and musics and our arts and our inventions and our infrastructure developments, our technologies and our great cinemas and our foods and our great ethical, moral formulations, to then really be the best that we can be no matter what circumstance, for all circumstances the moral inadequate nature of our intelligence from the pure predestined plan that is crafted by all of eternity as a pure, equal, and important, stable environment that all lessons in life are actually contained, and we can be in respect of each other and in respect of ourselves by really respecting the plan as the one single best gift of all of life. And in the presence of life and in the awareness of soul, we then really understand that we are each other's soulmates and each other's blessings and each other's way to admire Christ, our great example and role model and our sustainer in decision making, in really appreciating goodness in the way of celestiality, in the way of our own heavenliness within, to let our soul divinity bloom and let our spirituality be neutral, and that makes it normal and common and ethical and a basic innocence and cooperation towards the basic fundamental ground of the base ascent and the depth that is really our own core-filled manifestation, our core-filled opening, and our core-filled threshold into the depth of the fastest speed possible towards advancement. And destiny propels us consistently as what is, as and pure principle and pure law of thought in the mind of order and the causation of law, to really know that it's been the best case scenario, and that's been the blessing of our blessingness cased scenario, and our scenarios merged to be that one principal ocean of divinity, our ocean of stardust, our ocean of heaven's ether, and our ocean of God in consciousness, and the own universal God given, shared freely universally with the equality of all winningness in a pure synchrony of all great situations together, formulating one pure situation as we're experiencing today in this very great moment, continuing for the cleanliness of eternity and for the power and bounty of our mighty and sustenance, to really understand our affirmation, our confirmation, our real ability, and our great genius and intelligence to make ourselves as intelligent as we can possibly be through all circumstances, and through the great receptivity to our own inner love, and that is our own inner wisdom, that is our own inner power in direct democracy. Really vote for the best morality and in the best morality, because truly when we are together we make the best decisions, we make the best choices, and we have the best attributes in our own system to make this system the one single attribute of all our lives that together wins and continuously will keep on winning, for the depth and description of the music of the angels together singing in celestial choirs, the one most beautiful avenue for our grace in the morality of that which is to come and must come and will come. And God bless humanity and America and the beautiful fidelity of every nation together as a direct democracy model, with utopias included, for our own freedom and liberty in abolitionism and in transcendental goodness to monatomic business, that together we really will be with extraterrestrials and have a great avenue for the great moment of all of cycle with the great soul together, and souls together with one cycles in cycle. Together we are together.